Hi guys, welcome back to my channel Avanti Morocha. Today I'll show you how to make a large sign using Cricut Venture. I'll be making a Barbie sign, but you could use the theme of your preference. Now let's begin. For this project I'll use two pink poster boards from Dollar Tree, which are the closest match to Barbie's pink. Additionally, I'll be using Cricut white cardstock and two foam boards. You'll also need glue and adhesive tape. I'll place the first sheet of cardstock on the exclusive Cricut Venture Performance Light Grid mat. I put together this design using the Retro Barbie font I bought on Etsy and created an offset using Illustrator. I saved it as an SVG file to open it in Design Space. You could do something similar in Design Space using the Offset tool. Now I'm in Design Space, I'm using Cricut Venture. Go to the toolbar and click on Upload. Click on Upload Image, I'll look for the file, open it, upload and add it to Canvas. I'll modify the dimensions based on the material I'm using. The foam board I'm using is 20 inches tall, so I'll take this measure as a base. The total width of the sign is going to be 50 inches. I'll move the layer with the letters away from the base. I'll change the color just because I don't like to work with black. Since the width of the sign is bigger than the mat, I'll divide it into pieces. I'll use a shape to slide it. The max cutting area when using the 24 by 28 mat is 23.5 by 27.5 inches. Select the rectangle and the base and click on Slice. I'll delete the layers that I don't need. You could use any of the other Cricut machines like one from the Maker or Explore series. The only difference is that you will have more pieces and the dimensions are based on the mat you use. Now I'll duplicate this group of layers. I'll hide one group. Move the letters to the front and change the operation to a score. I'll hide the R because it's in the middle. Now I'll click on Ungroup. Now I'll select the first piece, click on Attach. I'll do the same with the second piece, click on Attach. Now click on Make It. The first operation is going to be a score and then cut. Continue. My Cricut Venture is connected via Bluetooth. Select the material. For experience when using the poster board from Dollar Tree, I use the settings of medium weight cardstock. Now follow the steps on the screen. I'll be using the performance blade, that is the one that comes with Cricut Venture. I'll also use the scoring stylus, a tool I already had and is compatible with Cricut Venture. Raise the lever, press the mat support button, and add the other mat support arm to the back. Insert the mat from the back. Venture use suction to keep the mat in place. Lower the lever, load the material and start the cut. I fast forwarded this part of the video. Scoring and cutting this piece took about 1 minute. Now I'll send the second piece following the same steps. I also fast forwarded this part of the video. Scoring and cutting took about 1 minute. In case you didn't know, Cricut Venture is the fastest machine of the Cricut family. Now I'm back in Design Space. I'll hide these pieces and I'll make the previous hidden layers visible. Click on Make It. Select on mat. I'm using the 24 by 28 inches mat. I'll modify the position slightly just as a preference. Continue. This time I'll be using Cricut cardstock. For this I use the settings of lightweight cardstock. This time the only operation is cutting. I fast forwarded this part of the video. The process of cutting these pieces took 1.5 minutes. Here I have all the pieces and it's time to assemble. I'll begin with the base. At this moment I noticed the shape of pink was slightly different, so I suggest double checking before cutting your pieces. I'll attach the pieces from the back using Scotch tape. Turn the piece to the front. Using my dotting tool, I'll join the pieces and make the union less noticeable. A scoring stylus or the back of the weeding tool will work too. Now it's time to glue the letters. Remember, I have the scoring lines as guides. You can use the adhesive of your preference, but I recommend using glue sticks. I also use tacky glue, but I didn't like the results. I felt the cardstock gets too wet. Now I'll put together the two pieces of foam board. For this, I'll use Scotch tape and packaging tape in both sides. Place the sign and trace it over the foam board. I'm using Cricut True Control knife to cut the foam board. I'm out of glue sticks, so I'll be using double-sided tape to attach the foam board to the sign. When all the tape is in place, put the design and make sure everything is in place. You may need to do some editing in some of the edges. I hope you like this video and find it informative. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment section. If you are interested in a Cricut venture, I'll share the links where you can buy it in the info box below the video. If you are new to Cricut, I invite you to join the Facebook group, the Cricut Crafting Corner. If you are new to my channel and you like what you see, hit the subscription button, tap the notification bell so you get informed every time I release a new video. Don't forget to visit my blog, follow me on my social media, like this video and share it with your loved ones. See you soon. Ciao, ciao.